My eyes open, and I realize that I'm looking at a pair of green shoes without laces. I know these feet. One of the shoes lightly taps my left boot for what I realize must be the second time. But I'm wedged back between the donut chair and the wall, and I have to wiggle out. When I do, I see my teenage friend who whispers, "They're looking for you." The old me would have been flooded with shame or worry or guilt, but not now. Mai looks at me more closely. "You got stitches. How long do they stay in?" My hand goes up to check my glabella. I forgot about the elephant attack. I mumble, "They are made from Vicryl, which is polyglycolic acid. They will absorb by hydrolysis, so I won't have to have them taken out." Mai appears to understand the principle of absorption. "Do they hurt?" I'm not able to feel anything between my eyes right now, but my hip is sore from the position on the floor, and the rest of me is just so emotionally numb that I have no idea where the pain stops and starts. I pull myself into a seated position, and my right hand goes up to my cheek. I have the swirled carpet pattern on one whole side of my face. I must have been asleep for a while. Mai continues, "Del Duke is trying to find you. Maybe there's some kind of reward because he's pretty fired up." The smile on Mai's face is both kind and wicked at the same time. I admire that in her. Del calls social services right away, and I hear him report the news. He's extremely excited. I get in his car and sit in the back with Mai, like we're in a taxi, which we are not. Del thinks that he's going to take me right back to Jameson, but Mai puts her foot down, metaphorically speaking. She says we must go to some place called Happy Jack's Pie and Burger Shop. He doesn't stand a chance against her. And not just because she says that she's going to open the door and jump out of the moving car if she doesn't get her way. Mai whispers to me that she's never actually been in the hamburger and pie place, but she's driven by many times, and I guess she intuitively believes that a place named Happy might be moving the car in the right direction. She says she wants to try their French fries. Mai is thin, but I'm starting to realize that she has a monster appetite, especially for things that she previously has been denied. I don't say anything about the long-term health issues associated with potato consumption, which has a link to juvenile weight gain. I'm done with my job as consumer advocate/health advisor. Inside Happy Jack's, I sit, puffy-eyed next to Mai, who orders me a slice of chocolate peanut butter pie. We are in a booth with a very high back, and I can see right away that Mai likes it here. She says it's cozy. It takes some effort, but I managed to eventually communicate that I'd like hot water with honey and 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. This is harder than it should be. Del orders a cup of coffee. The school counselor goes back and forth between looking very happy and very anxious. I ignore the mood swings. I'm ignoring everything, so it's not too hard. After our food has arrived, Del gets up and goes to the bathroom, but I see him peek over his shoulder before he disappears behind the squeaky men's room door. His face says that we're potential runaways. He doesn't need to worry, because I know for a fact that Mai is not leaving this place until she's finished her French fries. And I've run out of options for fleeing. But once he's gone, Mai gets up from the table. I see her talking to our waitress, who's definitely someone's great-grandmother, or at least old enough to be. She's very kind. I wonder how she'd feel about taking care of a 12-year-old. I managed to get down a few small bites of the pie. Chocolate and peanut butter, despite the fact that I do my best to avoid the intake of refined sugar, are a worthy combination. But right now...